just turn it down. Give y'all an update this morning, bright and early, way before sun came up. Had to drop them 2 clowns that I was chauffeuring around off the airport because they got to go back to the grind, and got back to the little room we got last night. Did a lot of work. So basically, yes, I didn't hunt today. I don't like that much, but I don't have a tag in any of the surrounding states and didn't have nobody to take. So I got caught up on a little bit of work. Not caught up, but I did some work. But guess what we're fixing to do? We're going back to the airport because I gotta pick up another little rascal.
I'm talking to Lacey. She's telling me about the end of her turkey season over in North Carolina.
There she is. We have company.
Yep.
Why don't you just go ahead and explain the situation?
What situation?
You know the situation.
Okay, so I left last Saturday to go hunt.
We don't need all that kind of story. We just need to know the problem.
I'm just gonna say this.
We just need to know the issue that we're facing.
Every day, every evening, limited sleep. And in doing that, I left my tag that I need to hunt out here at the house in Alabama. So that's our situation. So
I'll summarize all her excuses, and then she just pointed the little problem in there. She forgot her Arizona tag in her drawer at home, and remembered it when she got on the plane today. So we have attempted, it's a Sunday, so we've attempted to figure out how we can get her a duplicate or something, and I'm not sure it's possible.
Without going to a game and fish office, and so far we can only find one.
That's 4.5 hours away.
This is why I'm like his 4th or 5th favorite person to turkey hunt. Not his first.
Anyways, but I guess I'll be hunting Utah in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of wheels are spinning right now, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. But I don't want to sit another day out. I had to sit this morning out to get those clowns to the airport and pick you up. So I refuse to sit another day out.
Yeah, I'm down to go find something new. So
we are gonna go find a tag over the counter somewhere. So I'm trying to go find one. So that is it. But this is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with.
good morning.
You having a good morning?
I'm trying to.
Oh, Courtenay's got a Utah tag, and we're gonna go try to kill a turkey. We're gonna go right after 2 turkeys we've already messed with before, and I think everybody on this side of the state has messed with these turkeys. They're unique turkeys, but they beat up on us pretty good a couple times. But they roost way up in this drain, and then everything in you wants to go up there with them, but it's thick, nasty, just a terrible place to try to kill a turkey. But 2 mornings in a row, them jokers have pitched from the top of this mountain down to this little, I don't want to call it a meadow, it's just like a
clearing.
I guess it's a meadow, but it's just got scattered like sage and scrub oak and stuff in it. But it's the most open thing these turkeys right in here have going for them, and these turkeys have been living in it. There's tracks and strut marks and droppings. It's just crazy. But anyways, if you've watched the last few episodes, you probably already know all that. But we're going back to that spot and going to see if these turkeys pitch from the top all the way down here again. I don't know, but it'd be really cool to kill one of these jokers, because they literally pitch hundreds of yards down to this meadow from the top of that mountain. And if he don't pitch down there, I don't know where he's going to be, and it's going to be a big question mark, and we'll just try to
He was yodeling last night, but
yeah, we stopped by here yesterday evening and howled a few times, and he gobbled a handful of times. But he was literally way at the top. If I didn't know better, we'd be climbing right now, but I hope I know better.
I've gotten in and gotten set up on this little place in the dark, and as it's breaking daylight, we can't see nearly as well as I'd hoped to, but the turkey is gobbling. I don't know if that's the same turkey we heard yesterday evening. If it is, it's way closer than we thought it was. He should definitely pitch down at this opening in front of us. I just don't know if we're going to be able to shoot him when he does. Like that little cedar tree right there, Courtenay, is like 10 yards, you know?
Yeah.
Can you shoot to the left of it at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That was nerve-wracking.
I was nervous to even putt at him because he was so close and I couldn't figure out which side was in front of me.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I literally, he popped up and I was like, I can't even putt. Like, I was like, oh my God. He was nervous the whole way in.
Oh man, he was a finicky joker. Oh.
Wild. That was wild. So, look at that.
That's about 3 times as long as the one I killed.
Pretty decent spurs for a Merriam. Okay, so firstly, he is not the bird that we roosted.
Nope.
He did not talk.
Ain't no way that's the same turkey we roosted.
We were sitting over there, and early on, super early on, I was like, I hear some little clucks. But then I wasn't going to be like, you know, sometimes I'll say that and you're like, that's a chipmunk or whatever. So I just was like, I'm not going to say whatever. And so it sounded like it was right there. And then the light got up, and before the hens flew down or anything, I saw white in that tree. I think I told you on the video.
Yeah.
I have to clip out some of my language because at one point I was like, anyway. So he started, I guess it was his fan. And then once he started gobbling, I could see his head. I could see his head every time he moved, and every time he strutted on the limb, I could see it.
I searched for that turkey with this camera. I was shooting through all that cedar.
You had to have been looking way further up. You didn't.
No, I could see him with my eyes.
Could you?
I could see him with my eyes plain as day. It's just trying to get through the cedar because I was looking through cedar and stuff. I couldn't get that freaking turkey in the viewfinder of this camera for nothing, and that's never an issue for me.
I was sitting there, and he finally comes down, and I think he knew we were over there. He knew something was going on, because I mean, as soon as he came down, he was looking at us over here. You know?
He was looking over here because the hens landed right beside us.
I know that part, but then too, I felt like when he came out, he was looking like that.
If he'd have thought we was over, he wouldn't have been walking up through here.
And you started with those little bitty
He was fixing to walk right back up his little canyon. Yep.
Yeah. And I was sitting there like, should I call? But then
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why are you know good and well where those hens are. Yeah. You know good and well where they are.
Yeah.
You watched them pitch down right here. I mean, one hen pitched down like, they were both within 30 yards to our left.
Yeah. I was about to start making something really soft sounding, and I'll be honest, I was so dang nervous. Like, I was like, he can see everything.
If he would have pitched where them hens did, would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't have killed either one of them hens.
I couldn't move. And see, I had that limb lifted up and lifted up because he got behind this thick stuff. Yeah. And then for a minute, he looked like he was about to start coming down this way. I was like, oh, here we go. I had to pick it back up and go over like that. And no, he ended up coming up there.
As nervous as he was, I figured he was going to keep the high ground.
He just kind of went like that. And I just briefly, like, if you wouldn't have called right then, like, that's why I was like, call him. Because if you wouldn't have called right then, that joker was about to just mosey on up the hill. We weren't going to have a shot at it.
That is
Holy cow.
Finicky turkey.
That was a
This is their third day hunting that turkey. Not me and you, but me and Sleazy and Drews hunted that turkey right there. Well, what kills me is he had a brother.
Your brother gone.
He's had a brother.
I wonder if his brother ain't who we heard up on top of the hill.
Possibly so.
Because they may not roost together. I was just nervous whenever, at first I was sitting over there in the dark and I was about to doze off again because that tagging sinus medicine last night was still wearing me down. And all of a sudden he started gobbling. I didn't have a problem staying awake once he started gobbling. Holy cow. What a fun little hunt, and getting to watch him. I mean, what luck.
He was fixing to walk dead away from us after he watched his hens pitch down right beside us.
What luck was that he landed over there instead of over here?
Yeah.
I mean, God, I just can't even imagine. Got them pretty little feathers.
He's a white one.
He is so white. I hate the couple of his feathers got busted up, but his head ain't even that big or nothing, you know.
It was when he was up on the limb. He got down here, he got all nervous acting.
Yeah, on the limb, yeah, because I could see it on the limb. I could see how wide.
His head looked a foot long on the limb, solid white.
I did.
Fingers cold.
I mean, look at them. The tips of them are just red as could be. And I was holding that metal gun, and oh, it's cold.
Here's your turkey. You can do whatever you want. This is your world. We're just living in it, me and that turkey. Well, I am. He's not doing so good. How about this? That's a nice little spot, ain't it? That's close enough. Courtenay, welcome to Utah.
It's been fun. It's been fun thus far.
Not a bad backup plan, huh?
No. Yeah, so are you going to include the part where I forgot my tags? I guess you already videoed that, huh?
Yes. What do you mean included? It's part of the story. That's what you done. Don't act like your screw up's gonna get ignored here, because it ain't.
In my defense.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start reaching for my cigar, because you start telling all your screw up, it's gonna be here for hours.
Man.
It's nice having you. It's like, yes, it's like I had ugly hunting partners and boom. A foxy one came up that quick.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, I feel like it's one of them TikTok videos where the chick's in there and they're
She's doing like the tapping thing, and then all of a sudden it turns into something else.
like she's doing like it's like they bounce or something. You know what I'm talking about?
And their whole thing changes.
Like they're in their workout clothes and they're like, bam, and then they're ready to go downtown and they're all dolled up.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like this is. Then he hits a tree with Sleazy or Drew. He goes, bam, there you are. And it turns into some kind of raunchy, some kind of raunchy music. I didn't think we was gonna be back to hunt these turkeys, and I was gonna always wonder if we learned enough, because we had a hankering that we had learned enough about these turkeys to kill them. But they just came across as those kind of turkeys that you could spend about a week thinking that you was gonna kill them the next day, and the next day something else would happen. Sleazy even said, "Them's the kind of turkeys you end up spending way too much time on." But like we spent 2 days with them, and felt like we learned, we knew them. And then I killed that turkey over in another place, and I thought, well, we'll never get a chance to know if we learned enough about them.
Well, I'm grateful that I was able to help close that chapter and ease your mind.
Due to your poor
planning skills,
planning or
packing
and preparedness.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like hunting turkeys. To me, it don't matter where we're doing it. I like hunting turkeys.
I do too. It was just a couple of $100 extra that just.
Well, they're on their way.
We don't know for sure.
Hopefully, they'll be here by Wednesday.
I'm planning on the Postal Service. Wednesday? What's today?
Monday.
What are we gonna do tomorrow?